Okay, so we got the time in which you live is now. That's the affirmation. And we've got cherry pie by Warrant. And yes, I'm making a cherry pie. It's in the oven right now. Yep, it's in the oven right now. And I wanted to take you out into the sunshine. So I am not missing you at all by John Waite. Okay, that's playing. Let's get out in the sunshine here. I don't know if you can see the sun. Let's see. Just bear with me. Can you see the sun? Now I'm not going to be able to see you. I can probably come over here. So we got a cherry pie in the oven. That music is really good. Warrant, very good band. I love them. I'm such an 80s girl, aren't I? Okay, so we've got cherry pie. Yes, I'm baking a cherry pie. And in the background on KD 101.3, we've got Missing You by John Waite. Okay, so I'm using my favorite deck while we sit in the sunshine. And then I'm going to go wash my truck and go to the store because it's going to be 77 today. A Friday and 77. Not that time matters. I usually don't even mention days. Okay, my favorite deck, what's on the bottom? Ten of Pentacles. That's great energy. Ten of Pentacles. What's fueling the Ten of Pentacles? Why is it so wonderful? Because of the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant to me is somebody that's really got their shit together. They're all four queens, all four kings. They're the warlock on the hill. They're the witch of the west. All right. They got their shit together. Right now up in the sky, it looks so cool. There's an airplane flying right into the half moon. But it's going to go right on top of it. Just missed it. Okay, so we've got your hard work is paying off. Eight of Pentacles. That's why you're the Hierophant energy. Because you've got the four queens, the four kings. You've cleaned up your karmic assignments. This is really good energy. Ten of Pentacles. It's the energy of, yeah, the pie is in the oven and the sun is shining. Gonna go get the truck washed and some more groceries and just hang out and have a good day. That's the kind of energy it is. The page of questing is action. Okay, my page of Q. It's a page of wands, but it's my Q card. She's holding the bones in her hand. She's walking through the ruins. She's questing. Just like I said, baking cherry pies, washing trucks, sitting in the sunshine. I'm such a sun worshiper. Got my sundress on. Okay, we've got the Five of Wands also. But this is my searchlight card. So this goes along with Page of Wands because it's a searchlight. They all have their headlamps on. They're all searching. They're all questing. Last night in Astro, we were at a mall, and these people were very good thieves, and they would go into ladies' purses and steal their wallets when they weren't looking. So we set up a sting in the mall, and we busted them all. That was fun. The smoking gun. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. I always call it the six. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the smoking gun. They're all in jail now. And they were quite amazed because they were very good thieves. They've been doing it a long time. And they go on a, what do you call it? I can't think of the word. Unnoticed, they go by uncaught, because when the ladies aren't looking, maybe they're, and men too, but mostly ladies, because ladies have purses, when they're in the dressing room or whatever they're doing, you know, they get someone to distract them and talk, and then they, you know, steal their wallet. And they go inside the person, take it so you don't notice it right away either. It was quite the night. Soul contract. Soul contract. Okay, the soul contract is underneath your hard work is paying off. Okay, so your soul contract is being played out. Underneath the page of questing, we have the Two of Swords. So you're on this quest and you're trying to make that decision. Do I want to make a cherry pie? Do I want to go to the store? But it's not little things like that. It's big things, okay? It's big things. Do I want to wait to purchase my new car? Do I want to wait to be looking for a castle? Yes, you know. The Two of Swords is more coming to me as not doing, but thinking. That's what I'm getting with the decision making. The page of questing is action, and the Two of Swords right now is mental action. So you're putting them both together, okay? You're completing your soul contract, your Eight of Pentacles and your Two of Cups, okay? You're completing your soul contract, your hard work's paying off, but with the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords, you're in action, but it's a lot more mental than it is physical. Okay, then underneath the Five of Wands, we have your destiny. The reason you have the headlamps on and the reason I brought up the story about what we did in Astro is because our destiny is playing out. Part of my destiny, which is almost all of my destiny, is putting justice behind bars. What does that mean? It means putting people behind bars or closing out karmic cycles, everything like putting it to an end. I watched The Star is Born, and I remember Bette Midler, Barbara Streisand. Bette Midler was the Rose, that was good, I'd like to bring that back. But I believe Lady Gaga and Barry Cooper brought back The Star is Born, and that was Barbara Streisand, and I think Chris Christopherson, but if I'm not mistaken. But it was an awesome movie yesterday, you know. It's really cool because that's the kind of energy I feel, where you can go, you can become your destiny, you can become the star, okay? It's star energy. But don't take it to suicide. Don't take it to the wrong side. You've got to take it to the right side. That brings me to the movie Wolverine, the original one, or it's called The Origins, or the first one, I believe, where he got an offer to become a super soldier, and then he fell in love with the trickster, and then the super soldier people, of course, turned against him, and it's all the same shit. But the point I'm trying to make is, how do you handle it in the end? The guy said right out, revenge is how we get people, because revenge drives people nuts. And you don't want to go that route. You don't want to go down the route of revenge. You want to take it as lesson learned and move on from it. I came in here nicknamed Rage, and I had so much cell memory, and I had so much revenge and rage in me, and that's why I talk about the AA program, because it deprogrammed me up here to love and light. Now I'm still a warrior. I still do the justice. I still take the people down, but I don't do it out of revenge anymore. I do it out of love. And what a transformation that was for me. I can still do my job, but I don't have to do it out of hate. And that's what she said to him. She said, "You're not an animal." And he remembered that. She faked her first death, but she didn't fake her second death. And he remembers her saying that you're not an animal. Use your powers for love. Oh, okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles. Four of Cups, yep. You're bringing those ideas into reality. Just like I said, this was the smoking gun, right? The Seven of Pentacles. Did I call it a six again? The Seven of Pentacles, right? The smoking gun. We didn't go into the mall and take them people and string them up by their you know whats. We put them in jail, okay? When we do stuff, we do it out of love today. Back in the day, we weren't so loving. So you're bringing the third cup that's up in the sky there down into reality. So what we're doing is we're playing out our destiny, that star energy, like the star is born. She didn't stay a server. She got up on stage and she let that unexpected moment happen where he walked in the bar and met her, right? Totally not in her neighborhood. I mean, he was totally not in his neighborhood. He was in a limo going, or in his car with his driver, and he stopped at a bar to get a drink. You know, it was totally unexpected. But he liked her, and he felt that connection, and she felt that connection, and they let their talents explode. And that's what we want to do with our mission partner. We're bringing in our destiny. We're using our headlamps. We're searching. We're going about life, but we're open to, yeah, the divine soul contract. Okay, now the only warning I have, because I just pulled 8 cards and the bottom card was the Ten of Pentacles, so that was 9 cards. The last 2 cards here, we've got the Seven of Swords. You have to be careful of deception. Now, with that story about the Star is Born, and I know I'm ruining the movie for people that didn't see it, but why did he kill himself in the end? Was because of drugs and alcohol. And that is the biggest deception of all, is drugs and alcohol. You don't have to be a rock star or a songwriter or anything and use drugs and alcohol. What I'm doing right now, I'm totally sober. And everything that I do, I'm totally sober. Been sober since 1995. Okay, and the last card out is Victory. This is my Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, this is my victory card. Okay? Victory over the lies. So when somebody comes to you and says something and you know it's a lie, just say no. How about if you don't know, okay? You don't know. You get tricked into signing a contract, or you get tricked into something. There is always a way to get out. Always a way to get out, okay? I don't care what it is. I took a loss on a contract that I signed, a monetary loss, but it gives me so much peace because I just called the solution people, whoever they might be for whatever situation you're in, and I just did it. This is the only solution. I tried calling 3-4 people, but when it came down to the end of this is it, this is what you can do, and if you don't want to do it, then you can stay in the contract. Well, okay, now did I make a mistake in that contract? Yes and no. Okay, I was trying to help somebody out and the person didn't fulfill their end of the bargain the way I wanted them to, so I could either stay in stress or I could end the contract but have to take a loss. So I took a loss because if you're not going to do everything that your end is, then I'm out. And that's the same with anything, you know. Um, in that movie, also, he had a chance to go to AA, and he did get sober for a few months, but then he decided to go back. And the reason I say he decided to go back, when some of you would say, oh, he didn't have a choice, you know, yeah, you do. Because I've seen too many successful people in Alcoholics Anonymous and the other 12 step groups. We're making it, you know. So don't tell me that you have to go back. I was living on the streets drunk. So, you know, not that that makes any difference, because a doctor in a mansion has the same addiction, and I just took it to the homeless, and he just took it to, you know, his. That's why I like the movies that show people with a lot of money that are addicts, because not everybody is the bum with the brown paper bag. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't discriminate. But you don't have to relapse. You do not have to relapse. So I don't buy into that. Again, Seven of Swords, it's a deception. There's victory over this all if you let it be. If you live in the solution. I'm baking pies, going to stores, sitting in the sun, or I could be sulking in my bed and doing downers, right? Drinking whiskey. I think some of you are doing that, and that's why I brought it up. You can start over right now, this minute. Just check yourself in and do this. And for all of you that are checked in and doing it, my kudos to you. And those of you with years of sobriety, kudos to you. And again, it doesn't have to be drugs and alcohol. It can be anything. So not any of you watching this are perfect. It's when something's out of balance that makes us wrong. And it's also the 7 deadly sins out of balance. So let's pick one middle card. Besides the victory card at the end, victory over the lies, because it's our star energy, we have the 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. So that's why the 6 of Pentacles kept coming out of my mouth with the 7 of Pentacles, because the 6 of Pentacles wants you to know that if it's not equal give and take, don't do it. If it's not equal give and take, it's got to be. Okay, guys. Oh, now to get back up. I am Miss Mystic. I want to thank you for listening. I didn't see at all what the film looked like, so maybe I'll go watch us. All right. Thank you for listening. I am Miss Mystic.